Hi guys, it's me, Messy Frenzy. Welcome back to my network, you social beings. So this topic today is about Natalia Taylor, and I just want to, set out a reminder. I don't want anyone to hate on Natalia Taylor. I really enjoy her content. It's just her most recent video has been very off to me, and a lot of people as well, because I've read the comment sections and they all feel similar to me. So if you do not know, Natalia Taylor posted a day ago a video about the Kardashians and cultural appropriation. So if you do not know what cultural appropriation is, it's basically just claiming another culture's thing as your own. I know the Kardashians have done it a lot, and Natalia speaks of this. And I can't lie, I agree with her, but I just find a couple issues with this. The problem definitely lies in what Natalia Taylor is saying, because obviously there's no doubt that the Kardashians and many other white celebrities and people in power, even people behind the scenes, have been culturally appropriating. Many people and myself don't find the issue if someone wants to adapt from our culture. Just like if you cook a certain cuisine for someone, Chinese food, Indian food, it's not a problem if they eat it. It's a problem if they disrespect it, claim it as their own, and that's where things become blatantly disrespectful to the culture. And it is annoying. Society loves to talk about how we've grown, how we've developed, but racism still exists, homophobia still exists, gender inequalities still exist, but whatever. Society loves it when a white person takes a hairstyle from this culture and a makeup trend from another culture and blah 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 blah. They love it, and we'll never understand why. Hopefully it goes, but that's the annoying thing. People from the actual culture it exists to and who own it are shut down for it, but again, that's a problem with society, and hopefully that can be overcome. The main issue I'll explain with this video of Natalia Taylor is that she is generalizing everyone's thoughts, just being aggressive towards the issue she shouldn't be involved in. So reasons why I'm kind of annoyed at her video. Firstly, it's not her problem. It's different if someone who's actually from one of the cultures that were appropriated was speaking on the issue, because it actually is an issue that they're involved in and they actually know the feelings to feel. But Natalia Taylor, although I appreciate, and other white people and the white culture in general, I guess, I know there's many that try to speak up on Black Lives Matter and blah 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 blah, and we appreciate it, you're getting the word out, but you don't realise that firstly you're generalising all our feelings. Half of the time none of us really care about what's going on, but I find it annoying how I know you probably care and you empathise with cultures, but you just grasp an idea of some people being angry with it, claim it as your emotion, even though I know you're trying to be supportive to other cultures and things, but you claim it as your own emotion, and then go on this outburst on something that you're not even related to, and you can't even really be angry at because it's not happening to you. And then, as someone who is not in a culture, you speaking on the issue is not only generalizing all our feelings, it's also making you the spokesperson of a culture that you don't belong to. So now, if people agree with what you're saying, you look like you're the leader of the pack. So you look like you're the leader of all the different cultures that the Kardashians have appropriated because of there's obvious issues, and I understand if you feel annoyed. You can't feel disrespected because it's not your culture, but I think it's annoying that white people feel like it's their issue to speak up on, and again, getting the word out there is fine, but when you go into detail about how it's offensive to people of culture and speak on our behalf and for us, and then all of a sudden you get all the clout, you get all the attention, you get all the praise, that's not fair, because it's our issue we should be speaking about. We've been fighting this for years, and if it's just going to stop because a few white people decided to intervene in a problem that's not their own and fight a battle that they're not involved in. That would piss me off, because it's our battle to face, and we are getting there, and of course we need all the help we can get. But issues like this, such as racism and things, it's not your place to speak on. Of course, if it's helping someone, if someone's in need and there's been a racist attack happening and you can intervene and help them, go ahead. But in terms of cultural appropriation and other things that are borderline racists and can't be decided by people, let the people in that community deal with it and figure out. An apology should be from one person or a whole community to another community, not a community to a community plus a few others in another community because they love to play the victim. A lot of people nowadays, I'm not just saying it's white people, many people love to play the victim somehow and get themselves involved in situations that they shouldn't be involved in. If someone makes a homophobic comment, the people in the LGBTQ community should be accepting that apology or declining it, whatever they wish. Not people outside who aren't part of that community thinking, oh, well, it wasn't that bad. The only people that can have feelings towards that and have valid reasonings for accepting or declining that apology are the people in that community. So stop speaking on people's behalf, because that's the whole reason probably racism still exists and inequality still exists, because people are speaking on each other's behalf. None of it's making sense, which is why we're probably still in the way we are today. That's just my opinion. The problem is not always playing the victim, but also sometimes trying to be an over-helper. I understand people in different communities want to help others in different communities and help people all the time, but sometimes you just can't help people, and sometimes people need to face things by themselves, so you need to stop speaking on their behalf and intruding yourself into things and let people grow and speak on their own terms. Cultural appropriation is an annoying thing, don't get me wrong, and it shouldn't really exist, but to be fair, people like Natalia Taylor are fighting for it to go, extinct, and, to not follow the Kardashians and things. But even if it does go extinct, how is that going to stop racism? People who are ignorant are speaking as though removing cultural appropriation is the solution to everything. No, it is not. If Kim K wears cornrows, how is that going to stop people treating me the way they want to treat me? Do you understand what I mean? If I'm wearing cornrows and I want to go to a job interview, how is Kim K having cornrows going to affect anything? Even if she didn't have that and cultural appropriation did not exist in the whole world, I'm still going to get treated the same way. So the problem is, again, not the appropriation, it's just society in general. So people need to learn how to treat each other before we start attacking people who we think is the issue, but really everyone is the issue. So that's really all I have to say. Peace, love, and hot chocolate. Love you lots. Peace, love, and rubber gloves. See you soon. Goodbye.